Hi again. So some people are confused on exactly what you should be doing in order to complete this activity. So I'm going to give you a walkthrough to help you out. You're going to need several tabs open, not as many as I have up here, but you're going to need the template, and you got that from the daily agenda on Gately Science. So scroll down to Monday, Tuesday, ocean pollution template. So open that. That will open up in this web page. So you then have to open up a new Gately Science. So you should have a daily agenda from Gately Science and a template open. And you should also have your PowerPoint open. So I'm going to go open that now. If you open a new tab, click on the 9 squares, open up slides. Your most recent slide should be a ocean pollution PowerPoint. These are a bunch of people that have shared theirs with me. Let's see. We'll use mine as an example. So I have my title. Shout out to Shakur who came up with this title. Good work. And I have all of my slides with their titles. Now, what do I write on the background? You go back to Gately Science and you look for background next to the resources. So there are 3 videos and 3 articles that should help you answer all of the slides. So video 1, how much plastic is in the ocean, says it answers backgrounds number 1 and 2, questions number 1 and 2. What that is referencing is the template. So you go over here, background. The first question is how big a problem is it, meaning ocean pollution, how big of a problem is it? The second question is what are the statistics? So I don't want you to just say it's a big problem. I want the numbers. How much plastic is dumped? How often? By who? By who? What happens when it's put in there? Get some data. Get some information that's concrete, that's not just we threw trash and it was bad. So on the website, on my website, it tells you that this video will answer that. So as you watch the video, you want to take notes, either just type them right in to your document, or you can write them separately and type them later, however you want, but you need to get the answers to these questions for your background slide. Now, if you're going to type them in order to get a bullet, because they should not be in sentences, it needs to be in a bulleted format, you go to More, and then click on Bulleted List, and a bullet point will come up. Now, just to throw a wrench in it a little bit more, on my website, if you scroll down, it gives you the slide requirements. So each slide needs to have a picture, bullet points, no words you don't know, and each bullet cannot be more than 12 words long. And then it needs to be colorful and look nice. So let's take, for example, one of the articles. So let's say we're trying to answer background question 3, which is how much does the U.S. compare to the rest of the world? If I click on article 3, which says it answers background number 3, this will bring me to an article that I will need to read. This particular article also has a video associated with it, so you can watch the video. I am not going to watch the video right now, so we're just going to pause it.
Something to think about next.
All right, so if I read this quickly, they found that 20 countries are responsible for more than 80% of the plastic going into the ocean annually, which means each year. China is the worst, with about 2.4 million tons. The United States is number 20, responsible for about 750,000 pounds. So there's some information right there. I could put basically all of this into my PowerPoint, but I cannot just copy and paste. Remember to copy and paste, it's Control-C to copy and Control-V, as in violin, to paste. But I'm not going to put this just like that. Instead, I'm going to go into my background and write 20 countries responsible for 90% of world's pollution. China, number 1. I'm going to do an arrow, which you do dash, dash, arrow, space, will turn into an arrow. Go back, let's check. 2.4 million tons of plastic. Specifically, plastic pollution. So China's number 1 with 2.4 billion or million? Million tons of plastic United States is number 20 with 750,000 tons of plastic. It's tons or pounds? Oh, wow. China is 2.4 million tons. That is insane. So each ton is 2,000 pounds, so they are way ahead of us. So the US is pounds. So see how I keep fact checking myself? You do not want to put information that is not accurate on these slides, especially because we are sending them to the aquarium and they know these numbers, so we need to make sure we are doing it correctly. So I have some information. This is just for part 3 of that question, right? So I'm going to add some other bullets so I can answer the other parts. How big a problem is it, and what are the statistics? So that information is going to come from the video, this video, or this article as well. But you want to type it in a way that there is not more than 12 words in each bullet and that it looks nice on here. I would not do more than 8 bullets. This might be too many. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so you could do 8 as a maximum. And then in order to insert a picture, open a new tab. Let's say plastic ocean pollution. Images. Let's say I want to put this. This is disgusting. I would click on the image and click copy, and then click out of the text box in your slide and click paste, and the picture should come in just like this, and then you can size it so that it looks good. Probably put it in the corner over here, and then this is really tiny, so I am going to make this bigger. Click on more, change the font size to maybe 24, something like that. And I can enter this, press Shift and Enter so that it doesn't go off the page. Just like this. Alright, and you can also adjust these headings, move them up a little bit, move these up. Alright, so I have some I have the start of my slide. This background slide is almost done. You can also format the slide. If you go to slide and then apply layout, you can change how it looks. So you can have an image on one side, bullets on another, or you can change the background to choose an image that you can save from online, or just to change the color. Maybe I want it to be pink. But notice how you now can't see this, so that would be a bad background, or I'd have to change the font to make it match. Alright, so that's just a little mini tutorial to help you with some important points for this project. I recognize this is a lot of work. That is the point of this project. It's to help you learn not only about ocean pollution, but also about Google Slides. This is going to be an extremely, extremely useful resource moving forward in your educational career. So if you learn it in 7th grade, you will be good to go for the future. Alright, I'm here if you need me. Thanks.